What's up guys, Ryan here from MudGunner, and today we have some new things to show you on the channel. It's not specifically gun related, but it is channel related, so I have it right here, but since this is a gun channel, we'll talk about a gun. I've shown this one on the channel a few times, just kind of an update. So this is my FBI HRT inspired clone, and I built this up last year. I got this suppressor from Griffin Armament. They did send it to me. Kind of update on the suppressor. It's holding up really well so far. I shoot it here and there. I'm going to be shooting it next weekend at AZ Range Day. You guys should stop by and check it out. You can sign up through practicescore.com. I think it's under ZONA 2025 or AZ Range Day, but go check out AZ Range Day on Instagram. It's my buddy's event. I have 3 videos from the past 3 years on my channel. It's under my playlist called Shooting Events / Matches, and it's a great time. I'll be there if you guys want to stop by and say hi. But yeah, I'm going to be running this, probably my Noveske as well, and some other guns. But yeah, this is my FBI HRT inspired clone. It's built on a BCM 11.5. It's not the appropriate gun for that build, I know, but they basically use 11.5s with the Geisley Fed Mark IV rail, and then similar setup. So Aimpoint T1, Steiner I2. I chose to do the Cloud Defensive Rain in the OD green because it's way cooler than the Enforce lights or whatever else they use. And then we have one Troy sight, one Magpul sight in OD green. We got the B5 rail covers right here, Magpul AFG, Magpul Myad, Magpul CTR. I did go with this Vietnam Tiger Stripe sling. This is from Edgar Sherman Design Slings. And then other than that, Geisley trigger, Radian charging handle, and safety selector. And yeah, it's an awesome gun to shoot. I love it, and it's a very beautiful gun in my opinion. So now that we got the gun out of the way, I'm gonna show you guys what I got for the channel. Now this is something I've been planning for a little bit now. It's kind of an investment, but hear me out. So we got a MacBook, and the reason why I got this is SHOT Show is coming up, and every year for SHOT Show, like the last 4 or 5 years, however many years I've been going, every year for SHOT Show, I pack up my Mac, which is a desktop. I pack it up, put it in a box, and drive to Vegas with it. And it's not ideal, guys. Packing up a computer, not just a laptop, is a pain in the ass to travel with. So this year I was like, you know what? I busted my butt all year in 2024. We got 368 videos up in 2024. We went from like just around 33,000 subscribers to 102 by the end of 2024. I was like, I am going to reward myself with something that's going to make my life easier, and I bought a MacBook. So this is a nicer MacBook. It's not just an off-the-shelf one. I built it out on Apple's website, so this is kind of just the unboxing. I'm excited to play with it tonight. I can't really show you guys anything on it. It's just I'll show you what I got. But ooh, fancy! You guys are seeing it with me. So we got a MacBook Pro. And this is a 14-inch. I wrote the specs down because I am not a computer guy, but I did talk to a few computer guys about what I was looking to do and build it. And they did tell me that there's things I would need but don't need. And I was like, you know what? We're just gonna go all out. So yeah, I kind of bought a nicer one. Let's see. I think we pull this. Oof, fancy. Funny enough, I am 29. I just turned 29 last Friday. I have never owned a laptop in my life, so it was time, guys. I have a Mac, so just a generic off-the-shelf at Best Buy Mac that I bought in 2017 when I started my YouTube channel. So I've made it work since 2017. So it was time for an upgrade. My computer is not the greatest. It's a little slow. Definitely sluggish to keep up with doing daily YouTube videos. Doing anything in 4K is like impossible because it takes 5 hours to upload. This will at least give me the chance to do it in 4K if I want, because everything I upload right now is in 1080p. Dang, very tiny, much smaller than my Mac, and this is going to be so much nicer to travel with to Vegas. Ooh, this is pretty. Ta-da! So we got a MacBook Pro in whatever the color black they call it, but that's sweet. All right, let's open this thing up. I'm like scared to drop it. Whoo! Holy crap, it already turned on. It's been listening to us this whole time. That's crazy. I wasn't expecting it to turn on. Cool. Well, there we go. We got a computer. We got a MacBook. Get started. It says hello. Buongiorno. We just watched, what's it called? Inglourious Bastards. It's like buongiorno. All right, so there's that. What else do we got in here? I don't know what's in here. Probably the manual. That is a beast of a charger. That is the biggest Apple charger I own. Dang, I just have the normal like iPad brick. Oh, speaking of like iPad, I'm still on the iPad 2. However many years ago that was. I think I got it in high school. So around the time when I was like 17 or 18. I'm on the iPad too. We're gonna talk about iPhones too, because I think you guys will laugh at it. We are officially on the new charger. I've had the standard, it's not a USB charger, whatever the small one is for the iPad. Well, my iPad is on the 2nd gen charger thing. I don't know. Normal iPad charger or iPhone charger. That's what I'm currently on. So now everything's going to be on this new, I think this is USB-C if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not a tech guy, guys. So I think that's it. So we got a beast of a charger. We got a cord. We'll call it good here. This thing is still doing its thing. Now I'm going to show you guys what Gabrielle got me for my birthday for it. So she got me 2 things. I don't know if this is both of them. This might be both of them. Nice. I think we just got the one. So this is a travel case that looked pretty sweet on Amazon. I wanted something thin because I also want to be able to store it in my backpack. I don't want to walk around with a laptop in my hand. I think, not that that's asking for trouble. It just, I really want to make sure this thing doesn't get like snagged or stolen or anything like that. So yeah, we got this and it should hold it nicely. Where does it open up normally? Does it just slide in like that? Oh, I don't think it fully opens. I think it just is a little pocket sleeve like that. So that's cool. It vaguely doesn't look big enough, but it looks like it should fit. It's meant to fit a 14-inch iPad. So let's see, you got this front pocket right here. This is for stuff. We're gonna store this in here for now. And then it'll also hold my portable charger because I did get 2 Anker portable chargers because they were on sale, and those work pretty well. I've had a couple of them now, so yeah, this is a nice little case. So we're gonna select English. Cool, and then yeah, so there's that. Now we're on to the next part. So there's supposed to be a hardcover coming in, it just hasn't come in yet. But yeah, I'll be gentle with it until that cover comes in. We're gonna leave this right here. So the next thing I got that will help the channel and help me out is I did get the new iPhone. So we got an iPhone 16 Pro. It's not the Max because I can't stand the big phones, but we got an iPhone Pro here, the 16, and I haven't opened this thing yet either.
OS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac.
No thanks.
If you'd like to learn how to use VoiceOver to set up your Mac,
no thanks. We're recording a YouTube video. We'll talk to her later. So yeah, we got the iPhone 16 right here. I'm not going to turn this on. My screen, well, not my screen protector. My phone case is supposed to come in tomorrow for it. So I probably won't start recording on this for a couple days, but yeah, I'm excited for this. So I am currently on the iPhone 13 Pro, I think. I don't know. I don't know when they started including Pro and everything. But yeah, we're currently recording this on the iPhone 13, and I thought it was funny. So I don't feel like I've had a lot of phones growing up. I mean, I've had a few, but as far as iPhones goes, we have the 13 Pro right there, and then we have my other ones right here. So this was the order that I got phones in. So I started, my very, very first phone was an LG Chocolate. It was like a normal phone that slid up and then you had the keypad. After that, there was this other one where I think it was a Samsung. It slid up from the side and it had a full keyboard, not just the numbers. That was amazing, going from, you know, the 9 numbers or the 10 numbers of the 0 to the side keyboard that has a whole keyboard on it. And then from that phone, I don't remember what it's called, we went to the iPhone 4. And then I went from the iPhone 4 to the iPhone 5, and then from the iPhone 5 to the iPhone 7, and from the iPhone 7 to the 13 Pro, I think, just 13, I don't know. I had this phone the longest, and I was just like, at this time, between the 4 and the 5 and the 7, I think, I believe early on, it was like early high school for some of these, my parents were upgrading phones, and when they would upgrade, I would get new phones, so you just rock that. But then once you're on your own, you make this thing last forever. So iPhone 7 lasted from like high school till 3 or 4 years ago, whenever the 13s came out, because the reason why I finally decided to not use this anymore is it was taking 3 or 4 times a day to charge it just to keep it alive. So I was like, that's not ideal. So yeah, and this, I've had this in 2020 because I have a sticker on here that came on an ammo box. This says G2 Research 2020 Coronavirus, and it says limited edition. So I don't remember what the box of ammo looked like, but I just remember this was funny. It says limited edition 2020 Coronavirus. We can joke about it now, guys. I know people pass away, so I'm not saying that's to joke about, but it was a whole crazy time, especially in the gun industry. But yeah, this is from G2 Research. They make the RIP ammo, in case you don't know. So yeah, I went from the 7 to the 13 Pro. Now the reason why I decided to get a 16 right now is because this 13 Pro right now, it's a 256 gigabyte phone. As of right now, as we're recording this, it's probably at 252 gigabytes. When I delete my YouTube video every single night after I post it, we're at about 250 gigabytes right now. So very on the edge of storage, but I've deleted basically everything I want to delete off of it. So I constantly delete shooting footage, old shooting footage, and then it's like I try to look for it later to show someone. I'm like, oh, I deleted it. So with this 16 Pro right here, I don't even want to touch it yet. It's too pretty. With the 16 Pro right here, it's a 1 terabyte phone. I think it's insane that we go from a 256 terabyte all the way to a 1 terabyte. But yeah, this is a 1 terabyte phone, so I should be able to record all my content. Not that I'm going to just stack it on there because I don't want to, make it run dry right off the bat. And then when you record in 4K, the files going from 1080p to 4K, a 2 gigabyte file turns into like 10 gigabytes. So you will drain the storage if you just record everything in 4K. But yeah, 1 terabyte phone. And then on this MacBook right here, I'll say the specs off of this in and out receipt. So with this, it's got the M4 Max chip, sounds fancy. It's got a 16-core CPU, a 40-core GPU, a 16-core neural, so I could probably read my brain scans, 64 gigs of unified memory, so I think that means you can work on a lot more things, or I don't know, I'm going to butcher trying to describe it, so I'm not going to even try. And then 2 terabyte storage. The reason why I did 2 terabytes on this, my Mac is like, I don't even think it's a full terabyte. I think I pay for a terabyte on the iCloud thing. But the 2 terabytes just allows me to store stuff on there if I need to without plugging in an external hard drive. I will buy external hard drives. That's basically where, it's like a memory card that you plug into your phone. Do you guys remember like PS1, PS2 using memory cards? That's like the best. I still have all mine with all my games. But yeah, now we're on to memory cards for this. Even memory cards for like the Xbox, I have to buy the 2 terabyte thing. But yeah, with my Mac right now, I store all my YouTube videos on the 2 terabyte external hard drive or memory card, whatever they're called now. But yeah, I wanted to not have to worry about that for this if I don't need it. But I'll probably buy one on it and store the footage on there because it just alleviates the memory on here. But I was like, you know what, we're going to do like higher storage from the get-go, and I'm really excited. And this will be nice because it'll help me record and edit videos at SHOT Show this year because I could basically work on the go now, and I'm excited for that. So I think that's all I really had to share with you guys today. I know, it's not super gun related, but this will help the channel. And again, I've recorded every video for the last couple years on my iPhone 13. Prior to that, I don't have it out here, but I was using a Sony RX100 Mark V. That is the same video camera that Matt from Demolition Ranch was using years ago when I started my channel. So 2017, he was using that. He talked about it in one of his videos. So that's why I bought it, because I've looked up to him. And then I bought the Mac because I already had an iPhone. And I was in video production and graphic design in high school for 1 year, so I'm not like anything fancy, but we used Macs and I remember liking them. I already had an iPhone. I already had an iPad. So going with Apple products, it makes it easy because if I take pictures or videos on here, I can airdrop them to that super fast. Can't do that with something else. But then I don't airdrop like big footage. I use the cable and connect it. But yeah, this will be nice. I also got a what is this, SD or USB-C to SD. So I think I can read SD cards on my phone with this. I could definitely do it on the Mac. And then I got these little audio jack things for my mic because you need like the audio jack to plug it into the phone, because I'm using a Rode Wireless Go 2 mic. As of right now, this is still the mic I'm going to use because I do like the audio. My complaint with it is it's like hanging on a bungee cable to my phone right now, so that's not ideal, especially when I like do it myself, like hold the camera. It's kind of annoying, and if you accidentally hit a button, you'll mute the footage. So yeah, the mic is going to stay for now, but at some point I might upgrade the mic too. But I'm very excited to have this for the channel. I totally forgot to squeeze this in while I was talking about it, so I'm putting this somewhere. Another thing with this computer is I bought Final Cut Pro. I used that in video production in high school, and I just remember it being pretty nice. And I've been using iMovie, which is free on Apple products. I've been using iMovie for years now. So basically everything I've done with Apple, I've done free. So I use CapCut to do my thumbnails. That's free as long as you don't pay for the premium stuff, which I'll probably pay for at some point. It's probably worth it. I use iMovie on the Mac because it's free, but Final Cut Pro should have some better options and maybe whatever, sound effects, visual effects, who knows, but I'm excited to play with Final Cut Pro too. So you guys don't have to do this from the get-go. Just start with whatever you got. That's what I did. Well, I got a computer and a camera because I didn't have one at the time, but Yeah, you can make it work with your phone for sure. I've been using my phone for a while. So thank you guys for watching. All of my SHOT Show footage and ZONA footage will definitely be on the new phone. I don't know how night and day different it's going to be from the iPhone 13, but it's going to help me out. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's video, and tomorrow's video is viewer builds. So stay tuned for that.